right, guys, who loves guacamole? Because I know I do, and how could you not? Because you've got creamy avocado, tangy lime, a little kick from the jalapeno. So today I decided to share with you my favorite recipe. It's delicious and you can make it in a snack. All right, first up, a jalapeno. This is what adds that kick, and it just adds so much flavor at the same time. And this is where you can take your knife and get out all of that white stuff. We only need a 1/4 teaspoon. Well, depending on how much spice you like. I have itch on my face. If that happens to you, do not itch it with your fingers because they're jalapeno contaminated. And if you get that in your eye, life is gonna suck for a long time. Now we gotta cut garlic. So you may be wondering, why is there a giant rock sitting on my table? Well, it is a rock, but it's a molcajete, or a mortar and pestle. This is what we're gonna use to sort of grind up the garlic, onions, and jalapenos into this paste that is just gonna add so much flavor. Guys, this is the key to good guacamole. All right, now we have to add in the avocados. 1½ avocados, so we're just gonna cut it. I'm just gonna take out the pit. If you want, you can take these little bruised parts out just like this with your knife if it bothers you. We're gonna take our knife and just go down the avocado like this, and then flipping it around and cutting it into cubes like this. So now we're gonna take our avocados and just squeeze out all the avocado. And this is a super ripe avocado, so it just comes out super easily. And do that with all 3 of your halves. We're gonna mix our avocado and our mixture together. But when you do this, make sure there are still some chunks left. You really wanna make sure you mix in the onion, garlic, and jalapeno paste. Not everyone adds tomatoes. I think it adds a little bit of freshness, some sweetness, and color. I mean, look at this. So we're just gonna dice this up. And then we gotta add a little bit of tang and some flavor with limes. Just gonna cut it and squeeze about a teaspoon into our bowl. Now, one of the big flavors in guacamole is cilantro, so we can't forget about it. We're gonna add 1½ tablespoons, roughly chop it up, and throw it in. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. The tomatoes, see, they're adding that really nice pop of color. And they also add that chunky texture, which my family personally loves in our guacamole. We gotta taste to adjust for seasoning. So I'm just gonna use the back of my spatula, because why not? Oh my goodness. It's really fresh and the avocado is super creamy. And you get that kick from the jalapeno. And the cilantro, it almost perfumes the whole thing, which is so delicious. I almost feel like I want to add a little bit more salt, but I took a cooking class called How to Taste, and we actually made guacamole, and they said before you adjust the seasonings, taste it with a chip, because the chip has salt on it, and if it's too salty with the chip, you're screwed. We have a bowl of chips. Oh my gosh. And see, I don't need to add any more salt because the chips already are a little bit salty. I actually like the way the molcajete looks. I think it's really rustic, but as you can see, one batch of guacamole doesn't fill it up all the way. So if I were to plate this at like a party, I would actually make a double batch so it would mound and look really full, and there'd be extra guacamole to eat. So this is a very rustic way to plate it. I think it's really cute. All right, I'm gonna confess, I actually don't have a party to go to. I wish I did, but I'm just gonna have my own party and eat this all by myself. And seriously, you're never gonna wanna buy store-bought guacamole again. Like, that's a thing of the past once you make this, because it is so delicious and so easy. People ask us for this recipe a lot because it is so good. So if you try it, comment and let me know what you think, because seriously, you guys, it's so good.